All right, guys, this video is specifically for this 3M mask, some maintenance tips, some cleaning tips, and what I do throughout the day with this mask to make it a little more comfortable. Now, everything I'm sharing with you guys is my personal experience, what I do on a daily basis. I'm just sharing my experience with you because I've been using this mask for about 3 weeks now, and the things I realized about this mask, okay? So I guess first thing first is this mask is a great mask. They're probably one of the most more reusable, more durable, disposable type N95 masks there. Now, the word N95, what it means is it's by 2 microns, meaning the fibers, the way this meshes, it's down to 2 microns. What does that mean? That means your hair is actually 80 microns. Okay, so if you talk about 2 microns, it's 78 times smaller. All right. The great thing I love about this mask is the pros and cons. Is I love this mask because I feel very secure with it. It's durable, it's puffy, it's strong, it's got a exhale valve. But I find it really uncomfortable wearing it for long periods of time. So I feel really secure going into markets or anywhere public using this mask here. But I noticed I started getting dizzy within like an hour into it because I'm just puffing on this thing, and when I'm kind of moving a lot too, okay? So that's what I love and hate about this mask so far. Now, one thing I do every day when I get home is I actually have 2 of these. Let me show it to you. I carry 2 of these on. I have 2 of them. And why do I have 2 of them? So what I actually do every night when I go home, okay, is 2 things to maintain this mask. 2 things I do to clean this mask, okay, is number 1, I use a heating steam ironer by Conair, and we don't sell that, and you could probably get on Amazon or somewhere locally. Amazon right now has a really like a 3-week delivery time because they're making essential care items a priority. So you probably better off going to your local Target or Walmart. So I have a steam ironer that I use against this fabric, okay? So I steam clean, I would say, this mask here, probably about 30 seconds each side. Flip it around, 30 seconds there. Now, you don't want to hold the steam cleaner or even an ironer directly to this thing for too long because it will burn a hole, and it's happened, okay? So I'm sharing my personal experience with you guys right now. Just slow movements, just kind of hover above it, just move it around, allowing the steam to just penetrate this fabric here, okay? To have contact with this fabric. And why heat? It's because if there's any bacteria or coronavirus in this scenario right now, the coronavirus actually can't really survive in high heat, okay? I'm not going to get into the technicality of it, but based on the data that I've read and studied on, I'm just sharing that heat will destroy coronavirus, okay? Now, you probably want to, well, anyways, moving forward. Then one thing I do that I was very fortunate to still find in my trunk of my vehicle is I have some 91% isopropyl alcohol here, okay? We have a few bottles here, luckily, at work because we use it regularly for a lot of the products we sell. So it came in kind of a good timing. So I kind of just miss these masks here, and I let it hang dry overnight. Now, to answer your question, I have 2. I hang dry one, and I let that dry for 24 hours. Now, the reason why it's 24 hours is because based on data that I've read, the coronavirus apparently can't survive in fabric, meaning garments and towels and whatever fabric, for 4 to 6 hours. So the best thing is to let one dry overnight while you use the other one, and then you cycle it out the following day, okay? And let the other one dry for another 24 hours, okay? And you go home and do the same thing. You just put heat to it, and you actually, I just spray alcohol. If you don't have alcohol, it's okay. I think heat and time is an essence at this point right now, if you don't have alcohol, okay? Now, the way I wear this mask, if you notice right now, it's missing a strap. And I actually purposely did this here. I found this. Now, this is just my personal experience, and obviously I'm taking the risk here. But for long-term wear, if you're using double the spandex here, double the elastic ties here, it actually really starts to hurt and make your skin kind of irritated, all right? So I actually started just wearing it one strap, but it actually grabs on pretty tight because these things are strong, okay? They will hurt if you just let go and it snaps your skin. They're very durable, they're very strong. So what I do is I put it right over, but I actually have it at about a 45-degree angle, and it's literally pulling up against my chin right now. And if you look over here, I don't know if you can see me, but it's actually tight all around the mask. So I feel secure with this, going to markets, being in public with this. I feel safe with it. I actually do, because I've worn it with the bottom strap, and now I'm just wearing it with the top strap, and they feel just as tight, except it's not like gripping on my neck and creating this red line after an hour. And when you got to get in and out of this, it's so much easier, because my system now is I pull this down, I pull this up, and I kind of just have it right above me. Because you got to get fresh air with this here, okay? Kind of walk around like this throughout the day. Not the most fashionable thing, I suppose, but it really works for me. Because if I need it, I bring it down. So it's more of a quick release for me, because if I'm in my car, I go back up. When I'm coming out of the car, I come back down, okay? So I've gotten really used to this, and I wanted to share this all with you. What I do with this mask regularly, okay? So don't feel like you have to throw these things away. I think alcohol, if you have some, mist it and steam clean this fabric here. I mean, it's still really clean here, okay? And literally, I've had this for about 3 weeks now, okay? You might get a little bit of like this dirt buildup around here from your oils. Now, disclaimer, the best thing, I mean, I wouldn't do it based on just my common sense. You don't want to get like a brush and use soap and scrub it, because now you're going to damage the mesh on how it's made. So let's pretend this is the mesh here, okay? And if you can start scrubbing it, you're going to start opening certain meshes, and you might allow the microns in the pores to open up, and now your mask is no longer the N95, okay? So these are just some common practices and daily tips that because using this mask, I want to share it with you guys. So, you know, if you guys all purchase this, that's the reason why I'm making this video, so I can send you this video for you guys, ease of use, comfortability, and some tips and tricks and techniques and maintenance things, okay? So I hope this video helps you guys out. Now, since you guys are still watching this video, if you guys find this too heavy throughout the day, which I do, I like to go to the other mask that I have here, the thinner 5-ply N95 mask. This here is more like being in an office, being in a work environment where you're not around a lot of public people, okay? Probably a lot less risk when you're around when you're less public people and just maybe some of your coworkers, you're at your office. This here actually is a lot more comfortable. You can see how much lightweight it is compared to these like, duffy little things. So anyways, this here is more durable for me when I'm indoors, okay? I feel like this is just as effective because it has this nose bridge thing here. When you tighten it, it really grips on. Everything here is sealed because it's got most of the tension I can feel is up here right now. Okay? I don't know why. Maybe because it's just the way it's made, I suppose. But the down here, it's still putting some, pressure on there. But at the end of the day, with this guy, these elastics are so much stronger than these guys here. They're a lot thinner here. Okay, so if you guys find this a little heavier to breathe in for maybe like an hour plus at work, especially, or in your car, go with one of these guys here, these other N95s here. Okay, they're great. Now, based on data, where's the other blue mask at? Based on data here that I've read, that there's studies that show, oh, here it is, that these blue masks work just as good towards this coronavirus. Now, you can use this here, especially if you're in work environment, you're not in public. I would definitely maybe get a few pieces of these, and the same practice, ironer, alcohol if you have any, put heat against these fabric here, and don't scrub it with the brush of any sort, okay? Because I just find that as a common sense thing, because I've done a lot of, well, anyways, I'm not going to share that. Anyways, I was, if you brush them, if you put hard pressure on it and you're scrubbing it, you're just now moving the mesh around. Okay, so I've said that before. So I hope this video kind of gives you guys some tips, specifically more on these 3M masks here. They're great. They're great to reuse, I feel. It's been 3 weeks for me. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you comment below. Text us at 310-974-1963. We generally text the word question to that phone number. We kind of get back to everybody right now based on the text it's received, okay? Because right now we're short-staffed. We don't have a lot of we can't pick up all the phone calls right now. So when you text us that, the word, question, we'll see a query of all the texts, and we'll kind of call everybody back based on how it comes in, okay? If you have any orders that you want to make, you can text 310-928-2046. Let me check that. Yeah, 310-928-2046. The word delivery, and another operator, another staff member, another team member will call you back in the order the text is received as well too, okay? If you guys have any questions or tips that you want to share with me, I am open to intaking these data and these knowledge from anyone, okay? Just comment below this video here, and I hope this video helps some of you guys out, answer some general questions or whatnot. I hope my experience kind of shed some light on you guys, okay? Have a great day. Stay safe. Be mindful of people around you. Love you guys. Bye.